before conference play started. I think he's getting healthier by the game. Let's see how much of a factor he is tonight against this big Oregon front line.
Right away, the Sun Devils went in. The Ducks went in. Arizona State set there. A little bit of a dribble weave. And eventually it's Verge shooting. Long rebound, Lawrence.
Look to attack off of that.
And Remy Martin.
As I mentioned earlier, White's very good down there.
Yes.
If he gets single coverage, he's probably going to score. But a nice job by Okoro on that last possession. They've defended all year, and we know they can penetrate. But the kickouts have been there. They just haven't been able to knock them down.
And Mathis answers.
So Martin is on Mathis and Verge on Pritchard.
Pritchard, well,
quicker, and not only is he the front runner for Player of the Year in this conference, he's in the conversation for National Player of the Year.
Well, it's going to go back to something that we talked about a few years ago.
Good throwback.
And Duarte, well, how about this?
Early. Amen, brother. Wasn't much fun when they didn't go in.
Oh, nice. Great feed inside. Yeah. Remy and Romello. The corner missed by Duarte.
Like the pace of the game so far. Both these teams getting up and down.
Little floater by Kamani Lawrence in their shoot. More than we see normally, and you could tell it was.
He knew this was coming.
Exactly. Well, that, hey, don't let down.
Yeah.
After an emotional game here Thursday. So now Pritchard will have to work under 10.
See, here's the thing.
First 6 minutes by Pritchard.
I have to make shots. Mathis and Duarte.
That's a conversation we'll get into later. I was thinking that very thing. Will Richardson's in the game, by the way, for the Ducks, and Lawrence.
For Oregon. Played well last Saturday. I had these guys at Utah.
4 for 4 for Pritchard.
Richardson with 24 for 4 has got it started here tonight.
Now goaltend there, and that'll get us to another timeout. So that long stretch means we...
And I do think that Peyton Pritchard's going to play in the NBA.
That's a great call. And I tell you, so many comparisons. Nice 2-on-1.
It's a little bit of everything, especially defensively and rebounding.
Verge, nice dump off to Graham. Arizona State had 2 assists for the game, which was staggering. And that's Bobby Hurley's been open about that. The ball movement. Nice spin by Houston.
Player it is.
Graham felt the double, got rid of it. Good screen.
Good pass.
Yeah. Boy, that was set up by Mitchell, though. So it looks like Bobby Hurley's going to go into this timeout zone with both Martin and White sitting.
Leads to runouts the other way. You can't get your defense set, and it becomes a problem like it did down there in Tucson.
Boy, that was nice. That was a good long.
The guy guarding him to get through a screen, either over or under, and try and stay in front of him.
Mathis rattles it, and there.
Romello White will collapse that Oregon defense.
Another goaltend. That's the second goaltend. I don't know where it is this year, but he has to be unattracted to the same. Patterson in the game, a rare appearance here in the first half for the Ducks. But Dante.
See, conditioning, still getting comfortable in the offense, but the more reps he gets, the better he's going to be.
And Remy Martin. Patterson getting in these first half minutes.
How so good on the ball.
And Houston with you.
I like the unselfishness, but the right play that time was for him to score.
Edwards knocks it down. Over 30% shots at the rim. That to me is reminiscent. It's just this year I'm noticing it with him of Jimmer Fredette. Cora, remember, only played a couple of minutes in the first half. 2 quick fouls. Back on the floor to start the second. Duarte step in.
But again, if you're penetrating and going forward, it's easy just to flip it up for that.
And there's the first point take. And wow, got caught. Got caught, and here comes Houston to hammer. And rather than Arizona State close in, Mickey Mitchell on the floor.
But you see the value of experienced leadership from Peyton Pritchard right out of the gate. As Edwards.
2 made threes for Edwards.
Oregon has a lot of options offensively.
Remy in, nice dish, and Mitchell finishes.
In this conference.
Mickey Mitchell's given Arizona State some nice minutes again tonight. Remy Martin, well, there is what.
Early in the second half, and they fought their way back into this thing.
6 straight points for the Sun Devils. Good looking shot, yeah. You can tell that coming off Duarte's hand. Ooh, and a steal by Mitchell at half court to set up Remy. Yeah, he was a little, didn't want to talk as much about himself up front, but once he got going, you can tell it's something, the guy writes code.
And Martin now with 18, matching Peyton Pritchard.
Yep, 18 and 5 assists for Martin.
What we expected though, right?
And there,
House.
Good hustle by Pritchard.
Duarte on Martin, giving him a little, showing him some more size. Good
Nice
pass.
job there as, yep. So Bobby Hurley, for the moment, keeps White on the floor with 4. Wow, Pritchard, beautiful. Rise up and make that shot like that.
Right, catch and shoot when your ball hit. Remy Martin, just like Pritchard, can get his own, but if the other team's aware. Now both teams in the bonus, which we didn't see in the first half, you really have to defend without fouling down, not put the other team on the line.
And Martin used the screen.
Difficulty, 9.9.
And Don, while Pritchard guards Martin, is house on Pritchard. And then Mitchell fouls and 1. In a run here, no Dante. Okoro has fouled out. Pritchard blow by. White challenges, but Pritchard has a second try.
Take a lot of time on these offensive possessions.
27 for Pritchard. They again double up to force Martin to get rid of it. And Edwards knocks it down.
Pass wasn't there, too late, put it up on the window, didn't draw iron.
It's screened by Romello White. Remy Martin is in, and it's a 5-point game.
You're not having a good night and you're put in a situation, it can affect us. The night he throws in this situation, it's this guy. The quick foul from Edwards and 2 makes from Pritchard. Now all of a sudden,
Will Richardson is going to shoot it. No, and the rebound, there's the big one. And how about that? Richardson took it back underneath. Get ready to fly home to Arizona with a split in Oregon. The Ducks do back up their win of Thursday night. They'll stay top 10. They'll stay with a high net. A much better game. Last year's game here, the Ducks beat the Sun Devils by 28.